Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Solano College Sports Network. We're swooping into the Falcon Nest here at the Solano College Gymnasium, where the Ohlone Renegades are taking on the Solano Falcons. I'm Robert Murray, and I'll be doing play-by-play duties for you tonight. Joining alongside me on color commentary, Josh Mojica and Mason Flores. Josh, I want to start with you. What can you tell us about this Renegade team tonight?
Well, they're off to a good start this season, already 2-0. Their ability to score in transition every game, plus to be able to defend the paint consistently is what makes them a good team, especially if you have guys on the front court like number 12, Anthony Lacey, their starting center. He was named first-team All-Freshman and first-team All-Conference last year. He was in double-double figures first 2 games. 24 points and 12 rebounds against Shasta. 8 of those were offensive boards. And then 12 points and 12 rebounds the next game against Orange Coast. And then you have number 5, Kiratraj Sanghera, the freshman at American High School, who was also in double-double figures. 17 points and 12 rebounds against Shasta, and then 15 points and 11 boards the next game against Orange Coast. They just protect the rim pretty well, and they both have bought at least 2 blocks in the first 2 games.
Yeah, let's see if those stars can continue to shine for them today. Mason, it was a tough season last season for Solano. Let's see if they could change the culture around this season.
Yeah, this Solano team is looking to rebound after finishing 7-20 last year. They're starting off 0-1, but this is a much bigger team than last year. I expect them to improve tremendously this year. Their defense, they should heavily rely on their defense this year, and it's going to be a completely different offense this year. Last year's team relied a lot on the fast-paced transition offense, and this year they're going to be missing Justice Wilson, Solano's all-time leading scorer, and the size and length is what's going to make this team run. And the new coaching staff, you want to see how they improve this year and how motivated they are at the start of the night.
Yeah, and we're going to head down to the court with our reporters and Maxine Boland and Kaylee Bartlett for a little more on these two teams.
Thank you, Robert. I'm here live at Solano College where the Falcons are ready to take on their first home game, but this time under new leadership. The Falcons have officially named Diego Reyes as their new head coach, who previously served as an assistant coach under John Nagel for 3 seasons. This is a fresh start for the Falcons. I can't wait to see how the season unfolds. Back to you, Kaylee.
I'm Kaylee Bartlett, reporting on Ohlone College, coached by Jordan Lee, and their defense has been crazy this season. Solano will have to stay sharp because they are known for shutting down the scoring lanes. Let's see if this strategy works on the court for them tonight.
Thank you for that, ladies, and we are just ready to tip off here at the Falcon Nest, and it's going to be an exciting one. The starting lineup for the Falcons: Dominic Dennis, Jalen Enciadas, Nico Ignacio, Trevor Morris, and Tom Shaw.
And it's a much bigger crowd than last year, than we saw last year.
Absolutely. Driving to the paint, kicking it back out. And it's going to be a turnover traveling on Solano.
Yeah, I mean, just a simple action right there, trying to get a cut into the paint. I'm really excited to see what this Solano team brings this year with their size and depth. Their bench was a big problem last year as well. And you can hear how loud it is in this gym. I love it.
This gym is just going nuts right now, as it is number 5, Shankhara driving in. And it's going to go the other way.
Yeah, I really do like that the crowd has shown up today. And if this team, we talked about it the last broadcast we did, which was like 8 months ago, but it was the season finale that we did. And if this team starts to be successful, we will see a lot more fans.
Ignacio.
Oh, great offense.
Into the paint. Morris goes up and gets fouled.
And that is something we did not see from Solano, is being able to have that rim attack that you want. It was very perimeter oriented, a lot of threes, but I do like that they have gone out and get size to do exactly what they did and get to the free throw line.
Absolutely. The Solano team, they were a very small ball team last year, and it was tough for them to get boards in the paint, just be big down there in the paint in general. So looking off. Morris going up, going to the free throw line. 1 of 1 right now.
And Morris, one of those big acquisitions over this past offseason.
Second attempt is good. Perfect at the line for Morris.
And you see the big guys in, number 32 and number 24. Those are the key players for you.
Sanghera floats one up, is no good. It's rebounded by Morris. Enciana's kicking up to the court to Ignacio in the corner. Fakes the pass for 3. No good. Rebound Shaw. Back out to Encianas at the top of the key. Driving into the lane. Shot is no good by driving in, kicking it out to Babikir. Babikir drives in, takes it up, and is fouled. He's going to head to the line for 2.
And something we've seen from Solano, and Robert, you mentioned it, the rebounding disadvantage they had all year. We see it already. They have the rebounding advantage right now with an offensive rebound on the other end and then a couple of defensive rebounds down here. And that's something they've definitely looked to improve on. When I did my interview with the new coach for Solano, you know, it's definitely a new shift. He's a younger guy, and he said he wanted to bring a lot of new guys in for a new system. And you still have your guards from last year except for Justice Wilson. You still have Ignacio.
Yeah, Justice Wilson's a big loss. We're going to have a stoppage right now.
Ohlone here has been applying half-court press for the first time this season, something that we didn't see from their past 2 games.
Yeah, well, we know last year Solano, it was tough for them to get past that half-court pressure.
We got Justice Wilson in the house with his dad.
Well, there is Justice supporting his old squad.
I like that a lot, man. That's great. You love to see that.
And Cianis kicking it back to Ignacio on the wing. Ignacio driving into the paint, looking for his shot, has nothing. Passes it back out, driving to the paint, fouled. Shot is no good.
Nope, no, not counting that. And that is something that Solano is going to heavily rely on Ignacio to score for them. And last game, they missed that. I mean, I think he fouled out in, 8 minutes, 9 minutes? You just can't have that happen. And I think that's going to be a huge key to their success as it's tipped.
Ignacio,
you got to see that.
Tip pass. Ignacio passes it back out to Dennis. Dennis to Morris in the corner for 3.
Ooh.
Good.
I like that.
Kick out pass there, just knocking down that 3 from the corner by Trevor Morris.
Kicking it out for 3, no good. Air ball.
Yeah, Morris got that shot on him. I like that. I like seeing the stretch 5. I want them to go into the paint a little more.
Ignacio.
The big guys.
Kicking it out to Morris in the corner, back up to the top. And Encianis. Morris fakes the shot, driving in, mid-range pull-up, no good.
I'm not a big fan of that shot, but, you know, he could probably hit that. I just need to – you're big enough to drive in.
3-point shot attempt is no good, and it's going to be off Encianis. We're staying down on this end.
Yeah, this is an athletic team as well. And you see the pace for this Solano team. I thought they were going to be a slower pace, but, you know, last year they were a fast-paced team, and right now their bigs are getting up and down the court. I really like to see that.
That's a good set for the Solano team. Sanghera driving into the paint. Layup is good.
And that's the tough thing with having a big lineup is not being able to be as quick on your feet.
Ignacio got pushed right there. Clear foul.
And Ohlone's strategy on offense, getting the switches they want and getting to the rim at ease, I really do like that plan to get switches. And Solano switching everything right now.
And Ciano inbound pass to Ignacio. Hop step. Shot attempt is no good.
And that's something he works on all the time.
Sanghera. Yes, it is.
Ooh.
Number 1, Babikir putting a fancy move on it. Rebound back up and in. Score is 8-5. Solano trailing.
That was a great offensive rebound. Just no quit in there. Ooh, good defense. Ooh.
There is going to be a foul called on that one.
I like what both teams are doing offensively. I mean, they're driving and kicking, and that's the thing you see now in the game. But I do like the aggressiveness from both teams getting into the paint. Oh, Ohlone had an opportunity to shoot a three, but they know their game. They know what their strength is, and they took it to the rim, and we saw with the second chance points.
Dennis at the line, shooting two, makes the first one. As Shaw is going to check out of the game.
And something you want to see from this Solano team when the big guys are out is definitely running in transition and having the numbers advantage on the offensive end and also playing really good defense. But you're going to be struggling on the boards if you do not box out. And Ohlone, you have to take advantage with the smaller guys on the court.
And Sianis going 2 for 2 at the line. Ignacio is in coverage as it goes up to number 12, Lacey. He's in the paint, double covered, manages to slip through and puts the layup up and in.
Good footwork there by Anthony Lacey.
Yeah, it looked like it was a travel, but it wasn't. He kept that pivot foot down. Here's a half-court pressure Josh was talking about.
Dennis hands it off to Ignacio. We are going to be going the other way. Illegal screen.
And that's a handoff play right there. And it's hard because the guard kind of played it wrong, but it's a fast-paced play when you do a handoff like that where you're kind of, as you're handing off, you got to set yourself and not continue your movement and your momentum forward where you get that call.
We're going to have a timeout from Solano. Josh, what have you been seeing from this Ohlone team that's making them have a 3-point lead right now?
All right, now, just as mentioned earlier, they've been applying half-court pressure, something that I didn't see from their past 2 games. And I think it's working out for them. And just like that, they're up by a 3-point game.
And I like that. I like that because you know Solano is a fast-paced team, you want to apply that pressure so you stop ball immediately. That's the thing with the fast-paced teams is that you have to stop the ball. And that's the key to Ohlone winning is stopping the ball, stopping them in transition, not allowing to get the big numbers down. And Ohlone is also doing an incredible job on defense, getting back. And that's just something you want to see. And I think eventually Solano is going to have to get better at their half-court offense. That was a struggle for them last year. They relied too heavily on Justice Wilson, and most of the time Justice Wilson would do his thing, but that was a big problem for them last year.
Sanghera on the wing, driving into the paint. Sanghera puts the layup up and in, count it, plus the foul.
And that's the second time we've seen him with that on the left side, driving left, and using that right hand to get that contact, and that time he gets an and one. It's a lengthy dude, too.
Sanghera, there's no small man out there on the court. Leading the way in scoring for them right now, and you can see why in dominant fashion, just the way he gets to the paint and explodes.
Yeah, I think Solano is definitely going to have to start relying on a little more perimeter attack with the threes. I get the rebound, though.
No good, but rebound goes to the Renegades. Sanghera for 3, and it banks in. Hit the dead spot of the iron.
You rarely see that, but that's great touch on it. Look at this pressure they're applying on them on defense. Is this a 2-3?
Encianas.
No, it's not.
The layup is up and good by Miles.
It's a beautiful move to get in, slicing, get into the open spots.
Sanghera, 2-man game right now, gets to his mid-range pull-up, no good. Rebound Solano as Miles is bringing the ball up the court.
Slow down.
Slowing down the fast break, Miles on the wing right now, working towards the block. Good cut by Ignacio, passing it out to Morris. Morris looking for some open teammate. Ignacio cutting to the corner. Ignacio,
gotta give it back to him.
Passes it out to Encianas. They're going to slow it down even more. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Encianas driving into the paint, kicks it out to the corner. It's going to go out of bounds the other way. Renegades.
And right there, you got to see that the big man got the switch you wanted, and Ignacio's just got to flare that right to him in the paint and get that paint touch, because that's a mismatch, and you got to take advantage of those. They've missed that a few times tonight so far.
Indeed, they did. They're going to head down to the low post. It's going to be a kick out. Corner three, no good by Bizzani.
Ooh.
And there's going to be a scram for the ball, and we're going to have a foul called on the floor.
Another offensive rebound there by Ohlone Renegades. And in the past 2 games, they had at least 20 offensive rebounds. And something that they really take advantage of is the second chance points.
And you can see they're not even that big of a team compared to Solano, but they have the heart and that athleticism. And it's really about effort for offensive rebounds. I really like what they're doing defensively, though. Ohlone, they're running, it looks like a 2-3, and it's like a 2-3 extended to where they're coming up and meeting them half court. And I really do like that strategy.
Willow checks into the game for the Falcons. As we are going to be playing a 2-man game right now, as we have Lacey down at the block. Drive, kick out, and it's up and good by Clark Carver.
Yeah, Solano's just got to react quicker.
Dennis fouled on the drive. Solano's been letting up this run now. Score is 17-9. Got to find a way to get the offense going.
Yeah, and the way you get it going is getting the easy shots.
Inbound pass. Miles takes the handoff to Rillo. Playing that pick and roll back out to Rillo on the wing for 3. Butter.
And that's why I mentioned earlier is the perimeter attack. They need to take advantage of the shooting they have. And on defense, you got to communicate better. You know what's coming. Well, they're running a 2-man front. Oh.
Rillo slips on the floor, and it's going to be Lacey driving in. It's going to be going to the line for 2.
I like that defense, though. I wouldn't have called it, but he had the elbow on him as he's going up. And, you know, the refs, they're not going to call the elbow on the driver until the person is starting to go up for the shot or a pass, you know. So as soon as they go up, release your elbow from them, and then they won't call it. They tell you that.
Yeah, refs do indeed talk to players throughout the game, telling them what is and what isn't a foul. Even though the players might disagree, the refs tend to know the rule book better than anyone.
Yeah, I would hope so.
I would hope so if you're reffing a
Unless you're LeBron. I mean, unless you're LeBron or CP3.
Well, you know, ain't that our ball? Lacey.
The rebound.
1 of 2 at the line. Rillo is going to bring the ball up the court for the Falcons, passing it back to Dennis.
Oh, my
We are going to
goodness.
have a double dribble.
You can't have that happen in college, man. I know it's JUCO, but I think he just was indecisive with it, and he's getting taken out immediately. Oh, man. I like the intensity from the coach, though. You hardly saw that ever from Solano last year.
Solano's coaches, especially the men's team, not really into it, but new coach,
Oh,
new
nice.
team.
Active hands there by Jordan Rillo to force a turnover.
As Valenzuela gives it to Ignacio, going up for the layup, is fouled. He's going to shoot 2 as he missed the attempt.
That's a nice take right there, and he took off from inside, barely inside the free throw line, and that's why he missed it, because it's hard to stay in the air for that long and keep your control of the ball. Well, they called that on the ground. Ooh.
They called that on the floor.
Wow.
Excuse me. Rillo inbounding it to Ignacio.
That's fair.
Ignacio passing it back to Rillo. Ignacio trying to find his way through,
Yep.
but it's given to Miles. Miles driving into the paint. Sees nothing, gives it back to Ignacio. Playing the pick and roll game. Nico Ignacio on the block. Shoots and scores. Nico Ignacio, nice pull-up mid-range right there.
And that is his shot right there. We saw that so many times last year. You got to get back on defense, though.
Renegades finding the open
Good
man,
defense.
and it is blocked by Shaw. Way to get a hand on it, big man. Ignacio taking it up the court. Rillo passes it back to Ignacio for 3. and it's good. Nico Ignacio is bringing this team back into it. Score is now 18-17, 12 and a half to play.
That is exactly how Solano wants to play and needs to play.
As Lacey has the ball on the wing. He's going to give it to Clark. Coker puts it back up. And it's going to be staying on Renegade's ball as it's going to be out of bounds on Shaw.
I'm surprised that wasn't Solano ball. I like this run that Solano's going on, though. You got to see the cut.
Lacey back on the wing where he was, guarded by Miles. That's going to play that
Communicate.
handoff game with London. London back on that wing, still guarded by Miles. Wants to switch Nico Ignacio, guarding Lacey, but Lacey's just too big and using that size to his advantage.
And right there, you see him get the defender on his hip and then slice his way patiently inside and get that soft finger roll. That was nice.
We got Rillo taking it to the wing side. Gives it into the
Take 'em.
post for Shaw. Gives it back out. As Miles down at the block.
No.
Fades away over two men. Off front iron.
That's not the shot.
Lacey with the board, bringing the ball up the court. Lacey mid-range pull-up. Butter.
Right there, you just got to stop ball. You can't let him have that much space going up.
As Miles and Rillo bring the ball up the court. As Enciana and Morris get ready to check back into the game. Miles and Shaw playing a two-man game right now. Shaw pivoting around, gives it back to Miles. Miles pull-up mid-range shot. Off the iron once again. Nico Ignacio running for the rebound, and it's going to be Renegade ball. Good hustle from Nico Ignacio.
Yeah, it is. This is intense basketball. I'm loving this right now. Right now, I want Solano to, I keep saying it, take advantage of these post-ups. They keep trying to hit dribble handoffs, especially hitting the big man up top at the free throw line.
Lacey being the man leading the charge right now, and that three-point attempt is good. You're going to need a man to guard him right there.
Yeah, that's just too much space.
He's not just good in the paint, he's also got an outside shooting that you don't want to let him have that space or he will knock down that triple.
As a shot attempt is no good, but there is a foul. 2 free throws coming for Nico Ignacio.
I think Solano also, it would help them for sure, is getting the ball movement quicker. I think too many times they don't know what decision to make, and they're thinking too much. You need that point guy.
For Nico Ignacio at the line, taking those deep breaths, rhythm dribbles.
I think
First
Wow.
attempt is no good.
I think he shot close to 87% last year, if I'm remembering right. He was a very good free throw shooter, though, I
He was
remember.
one of their better free throw shooters last season.
Eric Lacey, former teammate of mine.
Is that so?
Yep.
And how was he when he played with you?
He's gotten so much better since when I played with him, and that's a good timeout for Solano. He's a bigger guy. He's much bigger than what he was when I played with him, and his game has changed. He's playing more like a forward than a guard in years past. He always tried to be a guard, but his handle is solid, and his outside shooting is what makes him special for this team, because I think he is the best big shooter on this team for Solano, and I think that's how they will use him. And you see earlier with the stretch 5 strategy for this Solano team, you want them to run their offense through the big guys.
Absolutely.
And Ohlone, Josh, how you feel about this Ohlone defense and offense? How do you think they're attacking?
They're really taking advantage of the second chance points because they're really good at that one, like I said earlier. At least 20 offensive boards in the first 2 games. And then they have number 12, Anthony Lacey, taking the charge once again. And like I said earlier, you do not want to give him a space, whether it's the mid-range or beyond the arc, or he will knock that down.
It's going to be a full timeout for the Solano Falcons as they're going to try and regroup. Score is 25-18, 10:28 to play in the first half.
I really like that timeout, too.
Felt a little run going on for the Renegades. Got to slow them down a little bit.
Yeah, you just got to talk to them, remind them what they're doing offensively as they're going to apply half-court pressure. They're running a man-to-man defense.
It's going to be Enciana.
And you have to trust your communication.
As Lacey and Adam had a miscommunication on the inbound, but Lacey back on the wing where he's comfortable, and he carried the ball. It's going to be a turnover. Falcons ball.
They're calling carries? Yeah, I'm not a big fan of calling carries.
I don't agree with that call either.
And got two underneath for the officials' liking. It's Ignacio inbounds.
Wow.
That was a clear foul. You could hear it from here in our booth.
Wow.
That one's going to be put up and in.
Another points turn from the turnover forced by Ohlone right here.
Yeah,
really applying good in that full court pressure this time.
Enciana's trying to beat the pressure. Ignacio up at the point. Good move from Ignacio. Euro steps into the paint and is going to be knocked out of bounds. Going to stay with the Falcons. So we have a few substitutions. Dominic Dennis checks in for Solano.
I think this team is much more talented than they were last year.
Inbound to Ignacio on the left wing. Ignacio driving into the paint, but is fouled before he can even get a shot attempt going. But he's going to be going to the line anyway.
I think a key thing for our audience to remember is that this is a new coaching staff. It's brand new. And sure, it is the same coach that you've seen in the past few years with the assistant, but now he's in a completely different role as a head coach. You got to be steady as a head coach. The rebound
attempt is no good from Ignacio, but rebound goes the Falcons' way. Ignacio on the wing for three, no good. Rebound by Dennis. Back out. Bang! By Lacey. That's a good three-point shot. Mason Flores was talking about him earlier.
That's my guy right there. I can't help but smile for that one. That's what you bring him in for.
Lacey driving into the paint.
Oh, you got to get out there.
Gets it back out. And that is string music for Lemos.
That's just too easy of a shot. That's 2 times that's happened today. And that's miscommunication. They had another. That's an issue they had last year too. Is miscommunication off the screens.
Good cut by Ignacio. Layup is up and good. It's a 7-point game, 30-23.
You've got to get it done on the defensive end.
As the Beaker kicks it out. It's going to be Lemos kicking it to Lacey on the corner. Double dribble by Lacey. He's had 2 of those called now. He had a carry earlier and then the double dribble.
That's a bad call again. He didn't have control over it in the corner. Wow. This is interesting from the refs. I'm not mad at it, though.
That's why we're not referees, though. We aren't looking for specific details.
I ref. In city league games, though. No, this is different.
Enciana's at the logo right now, taking it to the left side.
Ooh.
It's going to be Dennis driving into the paint. Layup is up and good. 5-point game.
That's a great take.
Muscling his way into that basket.
Kabuki bringing the ball up for this Renegades team. Gets the screen, kicks it out to the corner. The 3-point shot attempt is no good, but you can see great offensive rebounding from Sanghera.
Good hands.
Good hands from Solano. Encianas gets on the ball. Dennis is going to give it back to Encianas. He's going to bring it up.
You want to push right here.
Applying pressure. Nico Ignacio at the top of the key, making it work. Morris faking the screen, going down to the paint. Lacey gives it to Encianas. Working that top of the key on Babiker. Calling for the screen from Morris. He's going to roll, but kick to Lacey. Great cut from Encianas. Dumps it off to Dennis, and the layup is up and good.
That's a great pass. Great offensive possession right there. You got to stop ball. Yeah, coach is telling him that.
Beak here driving to the paint, and the layup is no good. Rattles in and out, and it's going to be headed the other way. Solano ball.
Yeah, Lacey right there. He's got to stop ball. And the coach told him that, and he did a good job contesting the shot, the layup. But yeah, right there, when Josh talked about it, that's their guy right there. And the way that you get beat by this team, this Ohlone team, is their effort. Really, they're not that fast of a team, but their effort is just unmatched right now. They're a really well coached team.
Ignacio gives it to Encianas, and we are going to be going the other way.
Wow, they are not lenient on the screens at all.
We are tic-tacky here tonight.
I like that they're being consistent though.
Well,
there's
it's early
no
on in the season, though,
they want to set the tone. Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. And as you get along, that's a great point, Robert. As you get along, they'll start to be a little lenient, but they want to set the tone, especially because early seasons can get really physical if you don't call the things that you need to call.
Absolutely, and these two non-divisional opponents going at it before
look,
conference play. And
physical right there.
We're going to have another foul. It's going to be on Lacey.
They're calling that on Lacey. Wow. I mean, he was getting hooked with his arm, but he did push with his body. But that's the physicality I was just talking about. I really like that we have the crowd showing out tonight. I really do. I'm very appreciative of this.
Well, home opener here for the Falcons.
I want to see it more. It's a Friday night, too.
We would like to see it more and more here. Hopefully Solano can get the culture changed because as we've seen as Solano closed their season last year when Justice Wilson had an incredible game. Fans really supported.
I think he had 40.
I think it really helped with that overtime thriller.
Yeah, he might have had 40 that game. I'm not sure, but
he had 50 that.
He might have 50. Yeah, he might be short balling it. Oh,
the school's leader all time in points. As it's going to be a good layup from Miles. It's going to be 31-29, 2-point game with 6:50 to go.
That's a great take right there with the left. That's a tough shot too.
Sadiq here dumps it off to Sankara. Sankara is going to leave it delayed.
That's a tough shot, man. That is a tough shot. With the closeout. Closeout was a little late. You got to anticipate that, though, as a defender.
Delayed. He took advantage of that open three. But that was not a good shot attempt by Encianas. But Miles gets the ball down in the paint, and he's going to put the layup up and in. And Miles, he's got the last 4 points right now.
He's definitely a tone setter for them offensively. It's just on the defensive end, they got to be better communicating and being quicker. There we go.
It's going to be going the other way.
Now Solano has a chance here to go for a run and stop the momentum for Ohlone and set their own momentum in order for them to come back and take the lead in this game.
Absolutely. Solano's going to need to continue the pressure and build momentum here. Do you like Baranzani showing off the hops, though, dunking the ball after the whistle? Basketball players, man.
Yeah.
Well, Hooper's dunk.
There you go.
Miles driving into the paint. Puts that one up,
Good
but gets his
effort.
own rebound. Still fighting for the ball, 3-on-1. I don't know how it's still Solano's fault.
That's amazing effort. That is amazing effort. And, there was a guy, Dylan Cardwell, last year who was the effort guy for Solano. And sometimes there wasn't enough effort for Solano, but now you see it with that effort right there from all the guys. I really like to see that.
I think you're
so
talking
far.
about Jeremiah Cardwell.
Jeremiah
Cardwell.
Yeah, Cardwell.
The well-known shooter himself. I can't even be serious on that one. But, yes, he was a big key for them last year. And you like Miles. He's setting that tone right now as Dennis is going to let it fly. No good. Rebound Shaw puts that one back up and in, and Solano has brought it within one.
And that's why you brought him in, for that size and length. Great shot.
It's going to be a push on Solano.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, I probably would have called it too.
You would have called that?
Yeah, I think I would have called it.
It's going to be more.
That's tough, though. That's tough to call. The reason why you call it, though, is because if you don't call that, the home crowd is going to influence your calls going forward, because that's what a professional does as a ref.
More with the rebound, Encianas.
A lot of times the crowd influences calls.
Miles directing traffic. He's saying, getting out of my way. Dumps it off for Shaw. Stripped of the ball. It's going to go the other way. Renegades 3-on-2. And Babikir puts it up, but it's no good. Good defense from Solano.
Push it.
Enciana's giving it up to Miles. Miles slowing it down. They have numbers on the other end.
Way to get back,
Dennis kicks it out to Encianas.
Ohlone getting back is awesome.
Playing a two-man game. Dennis puts the wild shot attempt up, but was fouled. There's going to be 2 free throws coming up.
Wow. Yeah, I thought it was a little late, but he called it.
Hey, a call's a call as long as it's the right one, right?
Yep. That's a good take, too. I really like that. It's a great game. It's a great game. I love seeing this. This is an improved Solano team. I keep saying it over and over again, but look at their depth. I mean, you got so many playable guys for your team, and that was not the case for Solano last year.
Well, absolutely. You could just see the heart and soul of Solano. When they got down early last year, it was kind of hard for them to dig themselves out of that hole. But this year, they got down early, didn't give up hope. And I take coaching.
Yep.
It's a big key right now. We could see the difference from last season to this season in just one game, one half of broadcast.
I think sometimes you get a little too in your head as a coach. And I think I really enjoy what I'm seeing from Solano right now is he took that timeout very smartly after a free throw, too. That's a perfect time to call it. And you got your team right. You got them calm down and relax a little bit. And now they're locked in. I like it. Look at the bench.
Babikir gives it off to Lacey. Lacey defended by Moore. Moore putting his hands up, gets the ball back to Babikir. Babikir driving into the paint, puts the layup up and in.
Oh, man.
Spins his way to the basket and lays it up and in. What a move.
Encianas taking the screen attempt from Shaw. Encianas kicks it out to Dennis. Dennis loses handle of the ball, but gets it back in the corner. Guarded. 2 men on him. He's trapped. Throws it off. Tried to throw it off a defender. We are going to get a stoppage, though. It's going to be out of bounds. Looks like ball is going to...
What's the call?
Will that go back to Solano?
Are they talking about a 5-second? I think they're calling a 5-second because back to basket. You can't have 5 seconds back to the basket.
Well, I also believe that they might have called out of bounds on Solano right there.
Who he put up 5.
Okay, 5 seconds was indeed the call then. Babikir bringing the ball to the top of the key, hands it to the wing for Lacey. Lacey and Babikir playing the 2-man game.
That's a good move.
Coker Gray puts the ball up and in.
That's a great move by Gray, keeping his balance on the baseline, and that's a tough shot because you're jumping from basically behind the backboard.
Encianas got one-on-one with Babikir, takes the screen from Shaw, kicks it out to the corner. Dennis drives into the paint, takes the mid-range pull-up. Good effort from Miles, but ball is going to be headed the other way.
I feel like we've seen Miles have that same on-the-floor reaction 3 times tonight already. You see, he's putting his whole heart out there. You love players like that. You got to love players like that.
Morris is going to come in for Shaw. And just seeing the height on this Solano team is
just so different.
Significantly better.
Yeah, so different from last year. I think, and that was my big ask for Solano, is to get more size. I even asked the coach. I was like, "Do you recruiting guys with bigger size?" And he said, "Yeah."
Absolutely. We are going to have free throws coming up.
But you want to bring excitement back to Solano sports. I mean, volleyball is your most successful sport, and people do show up to those games. I really enjoy doing those games as well. But the women's basketball as well, but the men's basketball have not been successful in years. And I think this is the time where you want to set that tone in the first year as a head coach to where we want to take this Bay Valley Conference. And this isn't a conference game, but if you can set the tone and win a home opener, it's a great way to start your season.
Well, just looking at the men's basketball banner, you have to go all the way back. They're showing off the women's mainly.
Yeah, I mean, that's just incredible. Look at the women's basketball. It's a lot.
I mean, the only men's banner I could really see in here is the men's basketball
1996.
96, 97.
It's been a while. It's been a while.
This is, like you were saying, Mason, this is where the culture can absolutely change here for the Falcons and hopefully make the Falcons' nest just blossom even more.
And you know, Solano College, they have a more recent conference championship in football than they do in basketball, and they haven't been around for more than a decade. So that tells you how rough it's been for them. But like I said early in the broadcast, and I'm saying it over and over again, is I really do like the process of the way they're building the team and changing the culture around here. The defense right now, they got to step up and communicate, like right there. That's a
good defense there from Solano, but the ball is put up and in by Coker Gray.
There's been a few times where we see that same play over and over again for Ohlone.
Ignacio gives it to Encianas. Encianas gives it back to Ignacio, playing just a passing game right now. Miles sizing his man up. Coker Gray with some good defense. More for three. No good. Rebound Sanghera. It's going to be Adam bringing up the ball for the Renegades. Back to Sanghera. Directing traffic now. Getting the play set. Sanghera down in the post. Gives the ball up. It's going to be a drive foul. Count it and one by Baranzani.
Wow. That is a tough shot right there. And right there, Solano is just a little slow on their feet on offense. I mean, on defense. It's just, I don't know, they got to communicate a little more and show more effort on the defensive end.
Baranzani at the line for the and one attempt, but we are going to have Dennis check in for more.
Got to be quick on your feet. But Ohlone, they have really weathered the storm from the Solano team. You know, it felt like Solano was up by a good amount for a little bit because of the momentum they had. And Ohlone has done a great job responding to that, up by 7.
Is no good. Tennant is taking the ball up. He's going to give it off to Encianas. Encianas choosing his spot at the free throw line. Gets blocked, gets it back in his own hands. Encianas back out to Miles.
Yeah, you got to slow it down.
Miles playing the two-man game with Morris. Kicks it off for Encianas. Back to Miles at the top of the key. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Miles driving into the paint. 3, 2. Shot is blocked.
Wow.
Great defense by Coker Gray. Gives it up to Adam. Adam back to Coker Gray for 3. No good. Rebound Ignacio.
Wow.
Ignacio keeping the pace going. Nico Ignacio, Euro step. Wild shot attempt is no good. Coker Gray saves the ball. Adam with another save. As we are going to have a 2-on-1, and it's going to be good by Baranzani. Timeout coming for the Falcons. 2 minutes to go.
And that sequence of events is exactly why Ohlone is a great team. We saw the great defensive possession made Solano use the whole shot clock, and it ends in a block, and you push the tempo. You do miss a shot, and then you go back and have another great defensive possession, and you go right down and score again. And then it's just great basketball from Ohlone, and the effort really shows right there. And Solano, the 2 offensive possessions, they weren't moving the ball well enough, and the off-ball movement was kind of stagnant. And I think that's what was the problem there in the last 2 possessions. They got to start getting quicker on both ends. They started off quick, too.
Absolutely. Score is 44-35 here with 1:56 to play, 10 fouls aside. So they've been hacking each other here tonight.
Yeah. Well, they've been calling it tonight, at least.
Yeah, early on in the season. And like you were saying, Ohlone being a good team, 2-0 coming into tonight. We know they've been playing together as a group. That's why they have this lead they do right now.
And Solano, they just have to start staying composed and, you know, set the tone defensively. That's really what the problem is right now, is the defensive tone they have.
Enciana bringing up the ball.
You need a good defensive possession right now.
You got to make this 2 minutes count if you're Solano. Enciano slipping at the wing, but it's going to be Valenzuela pulling up the ball, and it's no good. Lacey giving up to Baranzani. Baranzani changing the pace. Adam directing traffic now. Gives it up to Lacey down in the post. Lacey going up, and he is blocked by Ignacio, but a foul is called.
Wow.
Ohlone here has been showing aggressive dribble penetration, something that Solano has to be mindful of. They need to stop the dribble penetration without fouling.
That's happened a lot.
That might be a Darvin Ham play. Remember when he was coaching the Lakers and then just put it in the board, say contest without fouling?
Yeah.
Anthony Lacey at the line for 2. First shot attempt is no good. And Nico Ignacio might be yelling, "Ball don't lie."
Yeah, in Solano right now, you just need to not be down double digits going into half. And being able to recover yourself from this deficit. You're down by 10.
Lacey splits the difference, 1 of 2 at the line. Enciana bringing up the ball. Enciana directing traffic now, trying to get the play set. Dumping it off to number 21, Meldorano. Kicks it over to Valenzuela, back to Enciana. Putting some dribble moves on. Adam fouls him, though.
That is a quick guy right there.
1:12 to play, 45-35 is the score. Solano trails.
Yeah, I think going into half, this Solano team will be preaching about defense and how you respond to the cutters. It's been a lot more movement on Ohlone's side on offense than Solano's, and that's really been the difference of the game. I think both of them are talented and have effort. I think it comes down to the scheme right now and the players executing it. Ohlone has done a really good job cutting to the basket and getting the free throw attempts. Like right there, you got to communicate.
2 for 2 at the line, and Solano just can't get back on defense.
That's too easy right there.
Free throws not worth it right now. Dennis bringing the ball up for the Falcons.
You got to talk on defense.
Meldorano kicks it to Encianas. Encianas dribbling, and it's going to be Valenzuela putting up the 3. No good. Rebound, Morris. Morris gets blocked. Ooh. And it's going to be Meldorano trying to save it, but is no good at the attempt.
Man.
They need to get Easton Valenzuela be involved more. Last game, he had a good debut. 19 points off the bench, 5 3-points made.
It's going to be key to getting back in this game. But like I said, on defensive end, you got to be ready.
That's the shot. It's going to be a wild shot attempt for Ohlone by Coker.
You got to push.
It was just a mess down there. Solano comes out with the ball. Dennis puts it up and in. Shot clock is going to be off. Final possession of the first half. 39-47 is our score. The Falcons trail.
Oh, man.
And it's going to be a nice cut there by Barazani.
And what I just say earlier is just the cuts. You got to see that. And as soon as Ignacio or number 3 for Solano came up, Encianas, he got up too much. Ooh.
No good on the last second heave. Score is 49-39. 10-point lead for the Renegades going into half. Mason, what did you see from the Solano team?
I think Solano defensively, I've harped on it enough, but the communication and the effort on the defensive end. And they've been doing good on the boards, but it's just the cutting has killed them. It's really been the baseline cuts that have been destroying them all night and getting the Ohlone team free throw attempts and easy shots. And we just saw it on that last possession right there. And offensively, you just got to hit your shots, and you got to get more movement.
Josh, what did you see from the Renegades that you liked?
Well, right now, so far, they got to do what they got to do. Getting that offensive boards, taking advantage of that second opportunities or second chance. And then in transition, they've been doing pretty well. Just like I said earlier, they've been doing so well in transition every game. And that's what they get their momentum from. And then Anthony Lacey, on the other hand, is just so consistent. They have to, in order for Solano to be back on this game, is to contain number 12, Anthony Lacey, in the paint, especially in that low post game.
Yeah, well, thank you for that, gentlemen. Stay tuned. We have 14 short minutes for a halftime break, but stay tuned here on the Solano College Sports Network.
Reyes, assistant basketball coach. Thanks for watching the Solano College Sports Network.
If you are interested in a career in sports broadcasting,
whether you're commentating a live game
or hosting your own TV show,
for more information, contact Greg Poff. That's me at solano.edu.
We hope to see you here next semester. And remember,
it's more than just sports, it's an education.
Hi, my name is Eric Visser. I'm in my 5th year as the athletic director of Solano College. To experience community college and its mission has been an outstanding experience. Solano College has a very rich tradition in intercollegiate athletics dating back to 1947. I'm very proud to communicate that rich tradition is still being continued with fine young men and women that represent Solano College on and off the court. In the fall we have the volleyball program. We have a very successful women's soccer program. We have both men's and women's basketball. And then we transition to 4 programs: baseball, of softball, men's women's tennis, and men's and women's swimming. It is our mission to excel our programs and our student athletes in academics. All of our student athletes are committed to give back to the community. And we would invite you to be a part of Solano College Athletics by visiting our website www.solanoathletics.com, and you feel a warm welcome at Solano.
Hello, my name is Brian Preciato. I'm a retired fire chief from the City of Vacaville Fire Department, and I had the opportunity to become the fire technology director here for Solano Community College. Solano Community College offers a tremendous fire academy and a fire technology program. We offer core courses taught throughout the year. These core classes hopefully lead the students toward an AA degree in fire science. Once they've gotten the Firefighter Academy, through that academy, they gain a Firefighter 1 certificate, which is very important toward reaching their goal as a firefighter. We have a partnership with Winters Fire Department. Winters provides for us a vast amount of equipment and personnel as well as instructors.
We are able to really lead a top-notch fire academy program where we have great instructors throughout the region.
I chose Solano Community College for the instructors. I was never a cars or like in the engine type person, but since I've been here I've gotten really comfortable with that. So just know that there's always something to learn in the fire service.
If you're looking to get into the fire service, the Solano Community College is a great opportunity. It's going to provide you the foundation and the skills needed to become a professional firefighter.
The exponential growth from the program from my first year to my 3rd year now, that's what keeps me coming back and keeps me excited and just like fulfills me as a person.
It's so impressive, and we every time we walk in here, you guys are doing something different. It's great. It's
nothing but opportunities here, and we have sports to cover, we have the equipment.
Because the more ambitious you are, the more opportunities you'll have.
On-the-job training is huge.
Get the hands-on experience.
When someone asks who can do it, you can raise your hand and say, I can do it. So
joining the class was the best decision I ever made.
Stand by, we're going to go to cut 1. And cut 1. Cross court to Audrey Jones. Audrey for 3! It is good! With 1.3 seconds left on the game clock. Audrey Jones with one of the biggest shots ever.
The sky's the limit, really, with what we can do here.
The EOPS program helps academically and economically disadvantaged students. We provide book vouchers and grants, counseling, special transfer and career services. EOPS has been a program in the California Community College system for 50 years as of 2019. Solano Community College is one of the most diverse community colleges in the nation. So if you're interested in the EOPS program, please stop by and fill out an application.
The EOPS, they help with counseling, like setting your classes and stuff up, registration, a couple of grants, books, even college tours and field trips.
It gave me a plan and let me know what I need to do to graduate as soon as possible. Also the books, I can't really afford the books. You know, you take a lot of classes and the books definitely helped me out. They give you a voucher, you can basically get books worth for $400, and that's a lot of money to be able to spend just on books.
They help me financially. They have a lending library that lends us books and laptops and calculators as well.
We invite you to apply to our program. We provide the guidance and the academic supplies for you to be successful. When the time is ready for your graduation, we will be providing supplies for that. We know that higher education can change lives.
When I'm not here, I'm here.
And when I'm not here, I'm here.
Hi, Christine Manny, full-time instructor at Solano College Theater. Have you ever been interested in coming into theater? Come over to Solano College and find out what it's all about. You can take classes, you can be involved in many different ways, and just come talk with us. Check us out at www.solano.edu/theater.
Hi, Ginger Kane, dance faculty here at Solano Community College. I'm excited about our upcoming AA dance degree that has been developed just recently. We offer dance production, swing, ballroom, hip-hop, jazz, modern, and ballet. We also are part of the ADT kinesiology degree, as well as the interdisciplinary studies degree, and for the general ed requirement for physical education. Please join up. It's a great way to meet new people, socialize, and make new friends. You do not have to be a dancer to sign up for a dance class.
I'm Rusty Mays. I'm one of the instructors here at the Solano Community College Aeronautics program here at the Nut Tree Airport. Here at Solano Community College, we really see them thrive and learn. We have a 100% pass rate with our examiner.
I'm Kevin Spolstra, instructor, Solano Community College Aeronautics. At Solano Community College Aeronautics program, we teach the students aviation maintenance. We teach them the general subjects, the airframe subjects, and the power plant subjects. The students will also be prepared to pass their multiple tests from the FAA. At Solano Community College, we also have a partnership with Delta Airlines. Through Delta Tech Ops, students that complete the program, they will be considered for employment as an aviation maintenance technician.
My name is David Lake. I'm the welding instructor here at Solano Community College. My goal here as an instructor at Solano is to teach the students to be quality welders, to produce quality welds and focus on attention to detail with their welding. We teach all processes. We teach SMAW, FCAW, GMAW, plasma cutting, carbon arc cutting. We have a new program starting next month. We're going to start testing for AWS, and that'll get the students a certification before they leave here, which all the employers are looking for.
Came here to learn how to weld. I like welding a lot better than sitting in a classroom.
I'm one-on-one with the students, make sure that they're learning and that they're progressing into the trade. We have several different unions that we partner with to get students jobs. If you're interested in getting a career in welding, You should come down, sign up for the courses. We have multiple courses, nights and mornings. It's a great place for you to start to learn this trade and to progress through it. Hey, I'm here to help you, make you the best you can be, and do whatever I can do to help you succeed at the welding trade. And Solano's the great place for you to start.
But Dad, I love him. I'm going to marry him. I don't care what you say.
Cut. Welcome to TV 55. In this hands-on class at Solano Community College, you'll learn all aspects of television production. Work with high-end cameras in the field and in the studio. Professional sound, lighting, and green screen. And let's not forget editing. Enroll today. Get an art school education at a fraction of the cost. Visit us online at solano.edu.
If you're interested in a career in automotive technology, you can come to Solano Community College's Automotive Technology program here in Vallejo, California, where you can get one of many certificates of completion, and also you can get an Associate's in Science degree in automotive technology. You can get a certificate of completion in as little as 1 year. So if you're interested in taking courses in automotive technology, you can go to the Automotive Technology website here. We can schedule a tour at any time. We can host an open house event. If you have any questions about the Solano College Automotive Technology program, you can email me at this email.
My name is Mark Lancet, and I'm a professor of three-dimensional art here at Solano Community College. I was the founder of the Woodfire program here at the college.
This was a great opportunity to talk to artists, to work with artists and talk to them and be with them and enjoy like a nice night with them.
If people want to get involved and develop their capacity in an area, the community college is here for that.
If you are interested in a career in sports broadcasting,
whether you're commentating a live game,
or hosting your own TV show,
or working behind the scenes, then this is the class for you.
For more information, contact Greg Poff, that's me, at solano.edu.
we hope to see you here next semester, and remember,
it's more than just sports, it's an education.
Welcome back to the Solano College Sports Network, as halftime has just concluded and the score is 39-49, or 49-39 I should say. Solano trails, and it's a sight we were used to seeing last year, but let's see how they can respond here opening this second half.
It's going to be defense, defense, defense. That's the key to it.
Encianas kicking it to Moore to Morris in the corner, back to Encianas at the top of the key. Encianas going to work on Babik here. Kicks it out to Moore driving in, mid-range pull-up, no good, back iron.
And Encianas has to be a better playmaker in this half to get them back in it.
Babik here, taking it into the paint, Euro steps, layup is up and good.
Bobby here is just using his speed and get to the basket and lay it up and in.
Yeah, we're already getting a sub for that mishap on defense. Oh, they're calling that?
We're going to have a side out here pushed by the Renegades. Coker Gray was the one to commit the foul. Valenzuela checking in for Jalen Moore early into this second half.
Encianas has to keep his eyes up.
Dennis going to work on Coker Gray. Coker Gray keeping his hands up.
That's
Dennis
a foul.
gets blocked by the rim, and now it's blocked, and it's going to be a jump ball. And it's going to be headed the Renegades' way.
Do you like the possession arrow, or would you rather do an actual jump ball?
I think for the lower levels, it's all right. Like college,
but only the pro. Only the pros,
college.
they should be doing jump ball?
NBA should be only doing jump ball.
Yeah, I agree.
I think we should just do jump ball every level except...
A nasty move by Sanghera, spinning fadeaway mid-range.
Except for elementary school.
Except for elementary school.
Yeah.
You gotta let the kids play.
Yeah, it's a skill.
Encianas mid-range pull up at the line is good.
We need more of that from Solano in order for them to get back into this game.
Absolutely.
Getting Encianas more involved and just pulling out from whether it's mid-range or from deep.
As it's going to be down inside. Fouls committed by Shaw.
Wow. That's a tough call, man.
Shaw going for the ball while they were trying to get it down low to Sanghera. Sanghera's been a winning man on that matchup all evening so far. Can Shaw turn it around? But Lacey pull-up three is no good. Shaw with the rebound.
Great defense right there. You will love that shot every day of the week.
Encianas going to Valenzuela, but back to Encianas going to work. Back to Valenzuela on the wing. Three is good. String music.
And that is why you bring him in the game. Make that perimeter threat a real threat. And this game can be flipped on his head. Defense, you got to step up here.
53-44, 2 minutes have been erased here in the half. Sanghera for three, front iron, no good. Dennis with the rebound.
Slow down, slow down. You got to slow it down.
2-on-2 fast break, kicks it out to Valenzuela. Back to Dennis at the top of the key. More on the wing now. Three is blocked by Lacey. Great save by him. Valenzuela needs better effort right there. Babik with the easy lay on the other end.
That's just not a good shot from Solano on this end. I think offensively, they did need to slow it down a little bit. They did not have the numbers at all. But slow it down a little bit. Get into your offense. I know you had momentum at the time, and defensively, Solano needs to create more pressure. I think a press would be good for them because they have the speed to do it. But be more physical. I know they've been calling a lot of fouls, but Solano needs to apply more pressure on the ball. I mean, sometimes that Ohlone would just get up without any contest or at all, or like any pressure to where they have to make a quick decision or anything.
Absolutely, Ohlone. They've been the more aggressive team, pushing the pace quite a bit.
Yeah, you just got to stop ball. I mean, and it's communication once again. You got to be like, I got ball, I got ball. Especially when it's a man-to-man defense, you got to communicate.
Well, especially when you make a tough bucket on the other end if you're Solano and then just give up the easy one to Ohlone.
You see a press. They back off of it,
Solano
though.
here applies a press break, something that they need to do as well. Because Ohlone has been applying either a half-court or a full-court pressure defense.
I think Solano should take a page out of their book.
Encianas going to work at the top. Lacey gives it back out to Dennis. Dennis driving into the paint is on the key. Lacey with the three-point attempt, no good. Morris not able to get the rebound.
That's a good shot. That's a good shot. You got to stop ball. Look.
Lacey in the corner, loses handle of the ball, and it's picked up by Eric Lacey. Lacey on Lacey crime right there.
I like that.
Encianas going to work, and it's blocked.
Wow.
But there is going to be a foul called on Coker Gray.
Wow. He might be hurt. I don't know about that call, though. I thought that was clean. Maybe he got him on the body, though.
Encianis flexing out that ankle right now.
Ooh.
It's shaking up.
And he's
Giving
got
him a
braces
little
on
bit of
there,
a
too.
bother. Trying to make it to the line so he could stay in the game.
Yeah, Eric Lacey coming in the game and immediately making an impact. I mean, that's why you bring him in the game. Got a steal. I like the shot attempt, too. It gives you that perimeter threat as well.
First attempt is up and good from Encianis. You can tell that ankle's still bothering him.
Yeah.
But he's saying he's good to go.
I would get him out.
Telling Coach Reyes that he's good.
I wonder how many fouls Ignacio
And
has.
Miles is going to get up off the bench now. Probably a move nearing Encianis.
Yeah. Yep.
Encianis is going to come out of the game. Miles is going to check in.
They're going to check on him, I think.
It's a good move by Reyes right there.
Absolutely.
His point guard out of the game, making sure he doesn't hurt it anymore.
Yep, it's early in the season. You don't want your guys to be out.
As the Renegades are moving the ball around, Sanghera.
Oh, my
We're going to have
goodness.
a foul called on
Lots of
Eric
fouls?
Lacey.
I don't like that at all. I mean, I'll let him play a little bit. It's in the post. You're being physical. And now you're going to make him play off of him like that. That's good defense, though.
Spin move into the paint's no good. Rebound. Arizani gets it knocked away, picked up by Eric Lacey. Dennis pushing the pace now, driving into the paint, going up and over Sanghera, but it's no good. Anthony Lacey with the board.
That's not a great shot.
Sanghera with the nice cut, misses the shot. Dennis with the rebound.
Push it. You got to push the tempo.
Slowing down the tempo right now. Miles.
Oh, man.
Getting it down low to Morris. Morris backing his way in,
Good
kicking
pass.
it down low to Miles, and it is knocked out of bounds off of Miles.
And Solano just has to make their decisions quicker. Right there, you know you have numbers that's 5-on-4. Take advantage of it. And then when you have that pass, you just got to be able to handle it. But, man, Solano just the missed opportunities.
Plus, you got to locate where your teammates are, especially if you're the ball handler.
As Adam and Galade are going to check in for Babik here, and Barazani. Adam bringing the ball up the floor, dumps it off. And now in the hands of Galade, air ball, no good. Eric Lacey with the board. Dennis going to bring the ball up, push the pace to Valenzuela. Valenzuela to Miles in the corner, backing his defender down now, and it's going to be out of bounds on Miles. Looked like it got knocked out of his hands by London.
They're attacking Eric Lacey on defensive end, but that's not a good idea. Lacey has made a great impact on the defensive end so far. They're going to try and get it again.
London and Adam passing it back and forth right now. Adam.
Look, that's great front by Lacey.
Carver gives it over to Galade. Galade back to Carver. Carver driving into the paint, puts the shot attempt up, and it is no good. Rebound goes to Lacey.
Nice
Lacey
pass.
giving it to Dennis. Dennis back to Lacey. Lacey puts a shot attempt. It's off back iron, no good. Renegades pushing the pace. It's going to be knocked out of the hands. Valenzuela with good defense. Going to be an and one. Galade going to the line.
Wow. That's a tough shot. I mean, that's just all strength right there and focus. Man, offensively, Solano, you have numbers and you turn over the ball. It's ridiculous. I mean, you got to get a better shot when you have a 4-on-2. Man, that's tough.
Nico Ignacio getting ready to check back into this game.
They need offensive stability, and you got to get rebound.
The rebound. And finally, Dennis is able to corral it. Still going to go White's way as Sanghera is going to commit a foul. Ignacio is going to check in for Valenzuela.
That's good stuff. I really like the energy that Solano is doing on defense, but offensively, that's why you bring Ignacio in to kind of steady the ship a little bit. But the playmaking, the passing has to be better. You got to make quicker decisions right now.
Absolutely. Miles driving into the paint, kicks it back out to Ignacio on the wing. Ignacio putting up the floater,
nice.
And it rattles in and out. Miles with the rebound. Into the corner, Dennis, wide open, three, bang!
Yeah, just won that in.
That's very much needed right there. That's clutch. You got to pick up ball.
Scores
There you go.
57-49, Solano trailing.
There you go. You got to communicate here.
Delayed going to work, backing his man down into the paint, gets the shot up and in. What a shot by Delayed.
Good defense, just better offense there by Goulet.
That's all strength and size right there. And I like the timeouts that Ohlone does.
Yeah, Coach Lee calling the timeouts at the perfect time.
It's great. I mean, even when you're up, you know you cannot settle for small runs from the other team because you know he took that timeout to avoid a run from Solano. Usually you see coaches wait for that run to happen and then take the timeout, but right now he wants to prepare his team for that run so it doesn't happen. And you're only up by 10, and you know, Solano is clawing their way back in, but then every time you see that momentum shift a little bit, Ohlone is just able to strike right back.
Absolutely. We're back right where the half started. 10-point lead for Ohlone. And Solano, 14 minutes to go here in the second half. You got to start making that margin get smaller and smaller over time. You don't want to get it all in one run. It's unlikely. It could happen, but try to chip off what you can. Dennis inbounds the ball to Encianis.
He's going to look for a cut.
Encianis giving the ball to Ignacio. Ignacio stopped at the top of the key. Encianis working that game with Morris. Kicks it out to Dennis. Ignacio on the wing. Pump fakes, drives in, and puts up another wild shot attempt.
It's a lot of those tonight.
Delayed, pushing the pace. Back out to London. London for three, no good.
Ooh.
Nico Ignacio using the hops we've seen all season last year. And he's trapped right now and foul. Still with Solano.
Solano's been...
And that's what you've been seeing from this Ohlone team, more on on the offensive end. When they give up a board, they foul quite a bit down there on that end.
And I like what I'm seeing from Nico Ignacio here, is just being aggressive on defense and both offense and defensive end of the floor. And I think this is going to be a redemption game for him.
Yeah, Nico
He's got to turn it up.
Nico Ignacio's last game, 9 minutes, 5 fouls. He's played a better game here in game number 2 for the Falcons.
Ohlone is playing these cuts perfectly, man.
Dennis kicks it out to Morris. Morris for three. Off back iron, no good. Adam bringing the ball up for the Renegades.
That's a good look, though.
Carver with the ball now going to work, playing the two-man game with Lacey. Carver puts the ball up and in the hoop.
That's a tough shot.
12-point lead, Ohlone.
Again, Eric Lacey out. And Lacey had really good minutes. I mean, I think he had about 5 rebounds in that span of time. And, yeah, the defense was great. They attacked him, and he responded, didn't allow a point. He did foul. I think that was his only problem right there in those minutes, but good minutes.
Miles is in the game for Lacey now. Encianis kicks it out to the wing with Dennis. Dennis driving into the paint. Continuation.
Nope, they're not going to give him that in college. They're not going to get you that.
Side out of bounds.
Yeah, you're not getting that in JUCO especially. It's a good take, though. You got to start clawing away now, though. You got plenty of time, though. It's only a 12-point deficit, but the defense has got to be better. I mean, this Ohlone team, I don't know how many turnovers they have, but it's a small amount because Solano lives off of those. And they've been taking great care of the ball Ohlone has.
Clark Tarver committed the foul on that last possession. Miles puts a shot attempt up, and it's Tarver with the rebound.
Ohlone has had many more great quality looks than Solano.
Clark Tarver gives it up to Anthony Lacey. Lacey using that pivot foot to his advantage. Gives it off to London. London going to work one-on-one on Morris. Hop step, mid-range shot, no good. And we have a foul. Ball is staying down on the other end.
Solano has to secure every defensive rebound over here. Whether it's a defensive or offensive rebound, they got to secure it all the time.
London's going to check out of the game. It's going to be number 9, Lemos, checking in. Lacey working on that wing where he's comfortable. Driving into the paint now, kicks it back out to Lemos. Lemos for three, no good. Oh, wild elbows going around by Miles. Miles asking for the ball in the paint, but Nico Ignacio, Euro step, fouled. He's going to the line for two.
Dribble penetration for Solano has been working well. Just got to convert that one.
Yeah, it's not like the Falcons haven't been able to move the ball. They've been moving it quite well, kicking it out when they need to, just not getting the shots to fall.
I'm not mad at Ignacio taking that in, but I think he should have swung it out for a three.
In your humble opinion.
Yeah, I think so. His teammate talked to him about it. I mean, it's not just my opinion. It's his teammate's opinion. It's small things like that to build up team chemistry and trust with your guys. I think that shows distrust with your guys. I think he does trust them, but you got to kick that out for a three, and it's a quality look for a three when you know he's the second best shooter on the team outside of Ignacio. So I think I would rather see that than free throws right now, especially when you miss one.
Ignacio goes 1 or 2 at the line. It's going to be the beak here, bringing the ball up. Ignacio guarding Lemos with the ball on the wing. Kicking it out to Barzani. Barzani, ball tipped by Dennis out of bounds, is going to stay with them. 15 on the shot clock.
Good deflection there by, who's that? I'm sorry. Was it number 1, Dominic Dennis?
Dominic Dennis with the tip. The beak here inbounding the ball. Lacey just pulling up from three.
Oh, my gosh.
You know it's cash money out there.
You got to step up.
And Cianis driving into the baseline, kicking it back out to Dennis. Dennis driving into the paint now. Spin move, mid-range. Butter.
That's tough. That's a tough shot. I mean, that's a great body control to get that shot off.
12-point lead for the Renegades. You got to go to work now if you're the Falcons.
Defense needs to put more pressure on the ball. Look how much space he has.
Lacey driving into the paint. Bucket and the foul.
Man, they calling that every time. Wow. I feel like it is starting to get a little one-sided with those kind of calls. I think we've seen that a few times down on Solano's end, and they haven't gotten those calls as much.
Trevor Morris committed the foul on that. Lacey going to be at the line to convert the M1 attempt.
Yeah, this is where the game can slip out of your hands if you're Solano.
Lacey cashes in on that attempt.
Solano just hasn't gotten the quality looks that you need on offense.
We're going to have a stoppage in play.
What are they calling?
And what just happened?
They calling a tech?
I believe we're going to have a technical foul on Diego Reyes.
Hey, he's setting the tempo. I like that.
I like a coach who's not afraid to get technical with it.
Wow.
Gotta love Diego Reyes getting the tech right there, though.
I like that. I like that.
He's trying to rally his troops right now.
I think I would have made the tech more obvious, though, if I was Reyes. I would have started screaming, like, don't get yourself kicked out, but send a message to your team to where you're emotionally into the game and you're angry about it and sticking up for your guys. Right there. I mean, it was just a calm little tech. He probably said something.
Well, he might have been saying something along the lines of these calls have been Bologna.
Yep.
Maybe the ref didn't like the pronunciation of baloney.
And he missed both. Ball may have not lied.
Well, it's worth the tech now if you're Diego Reyes.
Oh, for sure. You just can't get kicked out. Where do you even go if you get?
You leave the gym.
I mean, you just gone. You can't even watch.
That is indeed where you go, Mason Flores.
You just watch. I mean, he's got to watch the broadcast.
Yeah,
that
he
happens.
watches the Solano College Sports Network like a lot of you are right now. Dennis inbounds the ball to Encianis. Encianis directing traffic, telling Morris what to do.
Look how stagnant this offense is. They're just standing in the corner, not moving around at all.
Ignacio, mid-range pull-up from the free throw line is no good. Barzani with the board.
You're just not getting good looks. You got to move.
Babikir Guarded by Ignacio. Ignacio stopping Babikir in his tracks. Lacey, he's been the man to work
step
for
up.
them right now. Anthony Lacey, spin move into the paint. Bucket is no good. It's a rebound by the Renegades. It's Weidman. Got fouled on the attempt as well.
Yeah, offensively, Solano, I mean, I've said it time and time again, but it's just not enough movement. Just standing, especially when you don't have a guy who has taken over the game tonight. You can be a little more stagnant in ISO game when you have a guy who is able to take over in those moments like a Justice Wilson, but you don't have that right now. Ignacio, he's had foul trouble, and offensively, your game should be getting into the paint. With your size now, you have more size, use it. And I think that's what been their biggest problem tonight, is not using their size and not using their speed off the ball to cut and take advantage of that. And Ohlone, give credit to Ohlone, though. Their cut defense has been amazing. Their defense in general, great pressure. There's been like an inch of space for Solano all night. They haven't gotten an easy bucket at all.
Freshly into the ball game, Sanghera, Edwards, and Miles. Solano trying to crawl their way back into this game. We are going to have a travel call. That's not what you like to see, being down quite a bit.
Yeah.
And I like the timeout call here by Solano.
I would have called it earlier, but, you know, I think Ohloni's been the best at it that I've seen at this level, at least, for those timeouts. Because, like I said, he stopped this run from happening for Solano, and then they made a run their own by that 30-second timeout. And now Solano is on the ropes, and now they have to take a timeout to try and get themselves collected because you have plenty of time. It's a 17-point game.
With 10:27 to go. Score is 69-52 here on the Solano College Sports Network.
But applying pressure, you know, this is what I would be preaching if I was in the huddle. If I'm the coach, apply pressure, give me more pressure on the ball, force more turnovers so we can get back in the game. If not, we get blown out. Simple as that. I mean, that's the risk you take if you apply pressure and you are being aggressive, trying to take steals and get in those passing lanes. And I think that's what you need to do if you're Solano. Don't be passive on defense. Don't just try and have great defensive possessions. You need to force turnovers to get in the game.
Desperate times calls for desperate measures.
Right here, look. They're putting more pressure on them.
As we have Sanghera working the post, putting the floater up and in, and it's just too easy for Ohlone right now. The score is 71-52, 19-point lead.
That is beautiful post work right there.
He's been doing it all night.
And Cianis driving in, kicking it out.
Such great defense and communication, man.
In the corner, Sanghera commits the foul. Morris going to the line for two.
Wow. That's great defense, though, from Ohlone. Nothing easy. I mean, there's been nothing easy tonight at all.
Coker Gray and Shaw are getting ready to check into the game for either team, respectively.
Trevor Morris at Armio High School, class of 2023. He was their leading scorer during his senior year, averaging 23.3 points a game.
I mean, that's what takes you to the next level, working at community college, hopefully getting onto bigger and better things.
I don't think he's been given the ball enough down in the paint.
Goes 1 of 2 on the attempts. Offensive rebounds, no good. It's going to be a defensive rebound by Lemos. He's giving it up to Babikir, bringing it up the floor. Great hands by Edwards. Miles getting the ball. Edwards down on the other end, 1 on 2. Lays it up off glass, but is rebounded and put back up and in by Dennis.
And what did I say? They're applying pressure right now, and you force turnovers. That's exactly what I said, and the coach should tell him, and he's done it.
This gymnasium's getting a little bit louder on that Solano side, as it's just too easy for Barzani.
And that is what you run the risk of for applying pressure. But I like the idea. There we go.
Using that size to his advantage, ball's off rim, but it's going to be a foul committed by Sanghera.
And this has been what I've been asking for all night. They should have been aggressive like this from the jump in getting the ball in the paint and creating these opportunities. because you see the difference. The paint shot attempts for both teams, the disparity is crazy. I mean, Ohlone has taken a lot of shots in the paint. They've driven, and they've got a lot of free throw attempts. And I think we see it right now where you should be taking advantage of that.
Morris back at the line. First shot is good. Making Solano's comeback attempts slightly more favorable.
And this, if you're Ohlone, you cannot allow free throws in this game because that is how you get comebacks. Scoring without any time running off is how you come back.
Morris is going to check out of the game. Shaw coming in.
I think I like the double big lineups for Solano, but there's a pressure.
Oh,
there we go.
Travel force. This is what you've been calling for, Mason.
I mean, this is why I coach basketball at the youth level. I may be knowing what I'm talking about.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit, humbly speaking. But that's great trap right there. I mean, you're forcing pressure and turnovers, and that's exactly how you get back in the game.
Three-point shot attempt is up and no good. Miles trying to get that rebound. Edwards putting pressure
You got to
on.
get back.
Coker Gray bringing the ball up the floor, and Cianis.
Solano has to convert that, especially if they're getting takeaways.
That's Solano's ball. I thought that was off.
I thought that was definitely off of
wow.
Solano. That's a break, though. You need those. A 16-point game, 9 minutes left. You got to start scoring now, though.
Ball in. Edwards corralling it, giving it back to Dennis. Edwards playing some pretty important minutes here in the second half. Dennis getting tripped up a little bit. Got a block foul called by Coker Gray, and he's feeling it in his calf.
Yeah. That's tough.
Coker Gray seems to be shaking up a little bit. Just going to walk it off, though.
Is he calling he might be calling like a hip pull maybe for the blocking, and they're on the bonus. Yeah, this is huge that's the thing with having halves is getting into the bonus early. It slows down the game, and that's what you need if you're Solano.
Absolutely. Solano trying to slow down the pace of this game right now, and it's working.
You got to knock him down, though.
Got a chance to make it 15 here if you're Dennis.
And Ohlone, you just got to be able to handle this Solano pressure, and you are going to win this game.
Lacey and Clark Tarver are into the game.
Got to knock him down.
One attempt is no good. But Beaker pushing the pace, gives it up to Sanghera. Sanghera gives it up to Tarver. Tarver for three, front iron. And Beaker, good hustle play, knocking it off of Dennis.
That's way too open, though. That's way too open for a three. When you're down, yeah. Solano hasn't gotten that look all night.
Inbound for the Renegades goes to Lacey. Lacey has been one of their top scorers here tonight.
You got to put more pressure
Tarver
on the ball.
In the wing corner area. Tarver driving in, putting the ball up and in.
That's too easy.
75-57 is the score. 8:20 to go here in the second half.
But right now, you got to start putting up shots quick.
Miles kicks it to Encianis
Like that.
in the corner. Encianis. Nico Ignacio with the rebound. Back to Encianis. Puts it up and in.
That vertical is out of this world, man. That's all calf raises and jump ropes.
Nico
trap that.
And Miles have the trap on right now.
Oh.
Finds the open man, Lacey down the floor. Shaw. Lacey tried to go up for the poster attempt, but it's going to be a foul on Shaw as he wants verticality called. Mason Flores is standing up right now.
God.
I thought he was going to wreck the entire Falcons team.
I would have left.
Everyone in the booth was standing up besides myself.
I would have left. I would have left. I would have left. If he would have yammed that, I would have
Lacey
left.
just tried to commit murder here on the Solano College Sports Network.
Yeah, it's getting spooky. We're a week apart from Halloween, but that was a spooky attempt. Oh, my goodness.
Spooky's actually my grandfather's nickname.
Really?
Wow.
That's tough. That's a tough nickname.
He's born on Halloween.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's tough. We got it.
He said growing up, people called him Spooky.
That might be the hardest nickname like ever. I'm about to nickname my kid that when I have a kid.
Spooky?
Yeah. Over in the back.
Over the back foul is called. 1 of 2 on the attempts for Lacey.
He really tried to dunk. Oh, man. That's crazy.
I mean, you gave him all that time to wind up and get a running start.
Oh, my. Yeah, that reminded me of a little, like, Ja Morant. He's got the same number, too. You remember that time where Ja Morant would try and do that all the time? Yeah.
I mean, if you have that height and you have the athleticism, you really have to go it and try to take the hammer down.
Absolutely. I think we all remember Ja Morant postering Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah. Ooh. And trying to jump over Kevin Love. You remember that? That was crazy.
But back to Solano College hoops right now. Miles at the line after the over-the-back foul. Trying to cut it to a 15-point game with 7:51 left here in the second half. Just felt like 15 minutes has gone by and only 1 minute on game time.
Yeah. Oh, you got to get there. You got to see that.
He almost had it. Tarver dumps it off to.
And that's what
Solano's way, just miscommunication by the Renegades.
And that is what pressure does.
Baranzani couldn't corral it.
Got to score.
Encianas getting the
great screen.
Shaw on the pick and roll game, going up.
Oh my!
Getting it blocked, but putting it back up. Foul. 2 free throw attempts coming for Shaw.
Wow, he would have wanted that one back. He needed to make that. Hey, it's a close game though, man. Getting these free throws are crucial.
That's the big man getting it back for you. At least he followed his own miss.
Yep, absolutely. He wanted that and one, man.
Lacey talking it with Tarver right now, saying you got to come down on those rebound attempts.
Hey, that was a perfect pick and roll action over there.
Yes, it was. The guard waited perfectly for it.
Encianas and Shaw worked that beautifully. Shaw waiting in the pocket for the pass. First free throw attempt is front rim.
And right there, the guard barely had any space between his screener and himself to not allow the defender to go over the screen and easily curl over it. So that was great execution.
Big man splits it 1 of 2 at the line. Trap game going on for Solano. Nico Ignacio tipping the ball, ends up in Lacey's hands as he is guarded by number 21, Medrano. And Lacey seems to be a little shaken up.
What? Yeah, they're calling a push. Yeah, I could see it with the body. Ignacio, I need to ask what his vertical is if we ever get him on a interview because, I mean, he just floats up in the air. I played with a guy like that before. His name was Corey Edwards. He was definitely our best player anytime we played. But yeah.
Anytime you played, he was your best player?
Oh, yeah. Anytime we played together, yeah, he was definitely the best guy. Got to get a rebound. There you go.
Rebound by Shaw. Score stays right where it is, 76-62, 7:15 here to play in the second half. Dennis and Mencianas.
Oh, he looked at him as he crossed over. That's Dennis awesome. Oh, my.
Driving into the paint, loses the ball. Good hands from Tarver. Tarver giving it to Barzani going up, but he comes down hurt as he almost got blocked by Nico Ignacio.
I think he got landed on his ankle by Ignacio. Yikes, man. That could have been a lot worse, but, man, that hurts.
Yeah, Barzani seems to be a little shaken up.
Yeah, and Ignacio has been flying all over. I mean, you got to love the hustle.
I do love the hustle, but you got to start making your shots. You got to hit threes now, actually.
Score is 78-62, 14 points separates us right now. And if you're Solano, you got to go on the run.
Yeah, it's got to start now. You got 7 minutes left. Hit threes, get to the free throw line, or get the easy stuff. It can't be contested mid-range shots. It just can't be.
Absolutely. After just hearing the announcement, though, next game all of you fans come out to, make sure to wear blue. It's going to be a blowout here at the gymnasium. So make sure you represent Solano.
Yeah. I wish I was here for that.
They want to see that crowd. Mason Flores sadly will not be here that weekend.
Hey, and watch the playoff game we're going to be doing on
Absolutely.
Friday. I won't be there, but
Playoff game coming up Friday here on the Solano College Sports Network.
high school football, you know.
We got Rio Americano taking on the Vacaville Bulldogs
Yep.
at Vacaville High School. So make sure you tune in for that one. But focusing on the now, Nico Ignacio inbounding it to
You got to go quick.
Encianas.
You got to start hitting your threes. You got the double big lineup in, so you need to get the rebounds.
Ball
Oh.
passes it to the other wing, Ignacio.
Shoot it.
Shaw for three
Oh.
off the side of the rim. If you're Dennis, you are lucky you did not save the ball. I am not so sure this is Solano's ball, but we will go with it.
I think that was clearly off Solano's hand, but hey, you know.
It's going to stay with
it's
Solano.
tough. That's a tough call. That's a tough call.
And I think he knew that it was last touched by the Renegades.
I mean.
Encianas.
That was tough.
Inbounding the ball. Gives it to
Ooh.
Morris. It's going to be tipped. Encianas trapped in the corner right now by Adam.
No.
Bad pass.
Oh, wow.
Stolen away by Dennis. Gives it back to Encianas for three.
Missed it.
No good. Good rebound by Lacey. Lacey going over Lacey for the board.
Eric Lacey coming out of nowhere to get that, secure that.
I didn't
board.
even see that he was in the game.
You've been hyping him up all night.
No, I didn't see that he was in the game, but here we go.
He's going to have 2 free throw attempts coming up.
It may be a little biased, but he has given really solid minutes in my opinion. The rebounding,
I would agree
he's
with
got to
you.
make his
This is
free
the free
throws,
throw
though.
attempt right here, though.
Got to make a free
It has
throw.
been really solid play from Eric Lacey. Might be working his way into a key rotation spot early on.
And
here
his
in the season.
rebounding has really improved. I think that was a big thing of his that he has had to improve. His athleticism has gotten tremendously better.
Splits the difference, 1 or 2 at the line. It's going to be Tarver laying it up and in.
That's tough. He just went right to your chest.
17-point lead here for the Renegades.
Don't let it get out of hand right now.
Encianas trying to direct traffic. Ignacio, can he spark this Solano Falcons team? Ignacio fouled on the way up, going to head to the line for 2. Probably their best free throw shooter.
I thought at some point that he's going to kick it that out to the corner.
They're taking Eric Lacey
Well,
out.
you could see how much gravity Ignacio has when he drives into that paint. He had 4 defenders on him right there.
Yep. I think he's just missing the passing. I think him being such a skilled athlete, I think he's the best athlete on the team. He's the highest jumper. He's a strong kid. But I think he's missing the passing game when he goes inside and being able to have the vision to do that. I think he's looking too often to score or draw the foul every time. And it has worked the past few times he's done it, but
Ignacio goes 2 for 2 at the line. It's a 15-point game. Solano's going to be applying that constant pressure. Miles is checked into the game for the Falcons. Morris guarding Galade back to Lacey. Lacey hitting Ignacio, shaking him up a little bit, but
you got to be more aggressive on defense right now. You need more on-ball pressure. Oh, that's
Galade,
miscommunication.
good fake handoff, tries to go up and under.
Wow.
But is no good. It's going to be staying with Solano.
Wow, 15-point game, less than 6 minutes to go. You got to start hitting your shots now if you're Solano. And Ohlone, keep applying pressure, make them take up time as well.
Dennis with the ball. Gives it
You
up
got to take
to
some
Ignacio.
threes, though. You don't have time to do all this.
Ignacio trying to find his spot. Encianas, you got to put up a shot quickly. In the corner,
That's a good
Dennis
shot.
for 3.
That's a good
Rattles
shot.
in, it's good. Score is now 80 to 68, 12-point
That's clutch.
game. Clutch bucket.
That is clutch. 13-point or 12-point game.
If you want to start rallying back into this game, if you're the Falcons, use
On-ball
those
pressure.
talents.
Now Solano has to take care of the shaded area right here.
Yep.
Lacey down in the post. Gives it to Galade in the corner. Open is Tarver. Air ball. It's going to be going Renegades ball. I know you did not just point Solano ball, Mason, on that.
No, I didn't see who it was.
Happens to the best of us.
I'm not a ref, so.
I mean, earlier in this game. He did say he was a referee.
Nah, I've reffed.
Lacey, deep three, no good. All air. Somehow Adam has the ball in his hands and is able to put it up and in.
You just got to be able to get the rebound. I mean, that's a killer. 14-point game.
Oh, good cut by Miles. Puts it up. No good.
No foul. Wow.
Tarver with the ball. Gives it to Gallade. Gallade driving in. And it's going to be Solano's ball, and Gallade ran over Dennis, but no charge called.
This is a tremendous coaching battle, by the way. I commend both of these coaches. I really like the tempo they've set for the season so far.
Lee versus Reyes.
I'm a big fan of Lee, though. I mean, I'm a big fan of what I've seen from him.
Absolutely.
I think Reyes has got to get his team better with the passing and to set the tempo early in the game is the better passing and better ball movement. Like off-ball movement, I need to see cutters.
Absolutely. Dennis on the wing right now. Gives it up to Miles down in the post. Miles cross court to Encianis. Encianis driving in, floater. It's blocked.
I would have just taken the shot.
Barzani giving it up. Lacey, foul.
No.
2 shots coming up for him, but back to Coach Lee. You can tell the amount of respect he has for his players. Coming up to us broadcasters pregame, just trying to clear up the pronunciation of players' names.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
He approached us and asked us, hey, do you guys need a correct pronunciation of our players?
Absolutely.
A very laid-back guy. You could see it. I mean, even when he's angry at his players, his facial expression never changes.
83-68 is the score. And we have timeout for Solano. It's been a tough home opener so far for them.
Yeah, it's tough, but there's things to build on. I think you've seen a lot of flashes from different guys. I think when it comes to different lineups and the different tempo of changes, the team didn't really do a great job of being able to account for that. When you have 2 big men in the game, you got to be able to be a slower-paced offense, rely on your guys to get their offensive rebounds, take more shots, and when you have a small lineup, take advantage of having the speed on them. I think, and also on defense, and having the aggressiveness on defense has really, it gave them an opportunity to come back. There's still time. There's 4 minutes left, but it's harder now. But I think with the aggressiveness on the ball defense is how they can watch this game back and look at the positives.
I do agree. Plus, they got to take care of the ball and convert every possession coming from a takeaway, especially in transition.
Absolutely. That is a great point because there's been times where they have the numbers on transition, and that's where they're special at. They've been special at that the past few years, and they were not able to capitalize. And also, again, credit to Ohlone.
2 at the line for the Renegades.
You got to go quicker.
4-minute game. Encianis dribbling up the court. Pulls it to the left wing. Crossover, gives it up to Ignacio. Ignacio calling for Morris.
The spacing is not great.
Ignacio kicks it out to Dennis. Dennis driving into the paint. Puts the ball up and is fouled on the shot attempt.
They call it really late. I think they wait till he misses the shot. Man, I think
the refs like the flow of the game.
That last possession, Ignacio, the spacing was a little off. I think the pacing, they need to be a little quicker to bring up the ball, but getting a quality look. They got a quality look. And, I mean, it's going to result into free throws, but I think the spacing needs to be a little better, especially when you have shooters.
Interesting on Ignacio's graphic up there on the projectors they were showing inside this gymnasium. It said he's a freshman. I think we got to update
Yeah, we got to update that. Hey, whoever is responsible for those graphics, let me get an update.
I agree. I second that.
As Dennis is at the line, goes 2 of 2. 3:46 left here to play.
Put that pressure on him. Put that pressure.
Dennis trying to steal the ball. Gallade gets past it. Orzani gives it up back to Gallade.
That was good gamble, though.
At the top of the
you got to gamble. You got to gamble. Yep.
Turnover forced by the Falcons.
And Now they got to convert this one.
You got to go. You got to knock it down.
Ignacio in the corner for three. And it's in and out. That would have been a huge momentum builder right there.
Yeah, solid miss by
man.
Ignacio.
Just off. That would have changed the whole game.
Morris
Still got a chance.
Lacey
Oh,
driving in and puts it up and in. And Lacey trying to put the finishing
Wow.
touches on this one.
That's a tough miss if you're Ignacio. You got to start putting up the shots, though. Put up the shots now.
Encianis
Yeah, it's
just taking his time, trying to go over plays now.
you got to
Dennis for three.
Yeah.
Almost wedged it.
Yeah, game.
16-point game, 2:43 here to go in the second half. Babikier with the ball. Staying near that half-court line.
I like this matchup, one-on-one.
Oh,
Babikier
my.
versus Ignacio.
I don't like those. They call that every single time. I'm not a big fan of those calls at all.
Nico Ignacio shuffling and Babikier trying to go through. 2:30 left here is when the foul was called. Gonna have 2 free throw attempts coming up.
It's tough, man.
As
It's a
people
tough
are
game.
slowly making their way out of this gymnasium.
I would say they're trying to beat traffic, but not going to be much traffic.
Not traffic to be late at in Fairfield, California.
Yeah.
Maybe if it was 5 o'clock.
Yeah. Yeah, that's tough. This is a tough game for Solano to lose. You were in it. I feel like it was just out of grasp the whole time. But, yeah, you just could never get that momentum to swing your way fully. And getting these slow possessions like this right now, I mean, it's just not good at all.
Encianis gives up to Moore, kicks it out. Dennis driving into the paint once again.
Like, look at this
Moore
defense. This
back out
defense
on
is
the wing.
immaculate.
Great defensive execution from the Renegades. Lacey with the
Wow.
block, it looked like, but we are going to have a foul called. 2 free throw attempts coming up.
That is just, man.
Dennis is looking like a good player for these Falcons early on here. Gets to the line quite a bit.
He's definitely probably one of the most aggressive guys on the team. I think it's a matter of time where they get it rolling a little bit, get more in their offense. Be patient if you're a Solano Falcons fan, because this is a new regime and you got to be patient with these guys, coaching them, new players, new systems. But looking forward, you want to take advantage of your speed. Off ball, more movement. I think it was a lot of handoff reliant plays when Ohlone is a fast defense where they are really good on defensive communication. And I think that's what you're going to look forward to if you're Solano.
Well, and that's what these pre-conference games are for, is to figure out who you are and how you can get better.
Exactly.
As Tarver takes it into the paint, he has swatted by Moore. Dennis pushing the pace back up to Miles. Miles driving into the paint, putting a shot up.
Tough shot over
Ignacio with the offensive rebound, stuck to a pivot, gives it back to Miles.
Put it up.
Miles, 2 men on him, back to Moore. Moore, good cut by Ignacio, floaters up and good. And this is the tempo you'd like to see him play with.
Yeah.
Delayed, gives it back to
Oh,
Tarver.
man.
These
That's
Renegades
beautiful.
are just gonna chew out the rest of the clock.
That's beautiful press break. Oh.
It's going to be Babik here putting it up and in, and that's the finishing touches on the game. 1 minute, 15 seconds to
man.
go.
That was
89-74. You know, these Falcons are never going to stop playing, though.
Nope. You don't stop until the final buzzer.
Ignacio
Good pass.
gives it up to Miles. Miles dumps it off from Moore. Moore fouled, headed to the line.
That's what I've been wanting to see all night. That was a great pass to your cutting big man. Get him an opportunity, and we saw it right there.
Yep, and you always want to locate your big man on paint and just drop it off to him for an easy deuce or draw a foul.
First shot attempt for Morris. Up and good. Zolbador Bucko checking into the game.
And this was, and give credit, all the credit, like I said, to Ohlone. They came into a tough environment, a home opener for the other team, and they dominated. They dominated on both sides of the ball. and they were just the better team tonight. And for Solano, looking forward ahead, you gotta find a way to win, and that's the bottom line.
Nico Ignacio almost intercepts the pass. Bucko giving it up. Shot is blocked by Morris. Morris gives it up to Miles. One-on-one fast break, puts the layup up and in. Scores 78-89. Falcons trailing.
Wow.
Solano's ball.
What just happened?
It's getting a little interesting.
Miscommunication in that pass.
44 seconds left here to play.
I mean, you got to get lucky like that every time to have a chance. But I mean, I like what I see. They put in the bench warmers and you start scoring. Yep. You got to make the play though.
Miles inbounding the ball.
You got to hurry up. You got to go. You got to go. You got to.
Morris taking his time, putting the shot up and good, counting, and the foul.
Yeah, that's a tough shot.
38 seconds, score is 89-80.
They're making it look better.
I'm not saying there isn't a chance.
Hey, we've seen Tracy McGrady, but
great move and tough finish.
They don't have Tracy McGrady.
How many points and how many?
I think it was 13 in 40 seconds.
No, it's 13 points in 25 seconds, I believe.
25?
Yeah, 13 points in 25 seconds.
Tracy McGrady was like that.
That's crazy, man.
Morris, free throw attempt is up and no good.
Got
you
to
get the board if you're Solano.
And they get
and
the
is
ball.
staying with Solano. 37.5 to play. 9-point game.
Who knows? But
you gotta
there's
hit
still
three.
hope.
It's a 9-point game.
That's why you
It's
never
tough.
give up.
You got to still play. This would be the craziest.
This is exactly what I said. These Falcons, they don't give up. Putting
I like
their
it.
talons on their prey right now.
You got to throw it.
He's calling a timeout.
You got to get a better play.
Good use of a timeout right there by Miles.
Yeah, it was. Man, wow. I mean, they're making it interesting a little bit.
89-80 here on the Solano College Sports Network. I'm sorry if you checked out of this one.
Yeah, it's getting interesting. 37.5 seconds. You got to get a quick shot up and make it really interesting. Because if that happens, then, I mean, anything can happen.
Quick
because
three.
You quick three, you have
6-point game.
You press,
Get the ball back.
I think we're thinking too far ahead.
Things can happen. No, all it is right here, get the ball and get a good shot.
What are you drawing up right now?
Right now, I'm looking for a curl cut, so I would need a screen up the top of the elbow, and then you curl, and then if it's not there for a quick layup, then you go out to the corner for a shot. But, I mean, you got to get it quick. It's got to be a quick shot. It's either quick 2 or quick 3. I get my best shooter in 2.
Inbound line play, whether.
Well, they're not going to do that at this level, but I think they will spread it out a little bit, do an off-ball screen, get an open shot.
Absolutely.
A line play would be good, though.
If Solano manages to pull this one off.
That would be the greatest comeback ever I think we've ever
Home
seen.
opener.
Yeah.
Crowd's still here. Some of them left.
You got to knock it down, though. You got to knock it down and have the good press.
Ignacio's going to inbound the ball. And it's going to be
you got to get it in.
He's going to give it off to him.
You got to shoot.
And it's going to be Morris. Morris
you got to
driving into
shoot.
the paint. Is going to be fouled.
Wow. I mean, hey,
coming up.
free throws.
3.3 left here to play.
Maybe you make it and then miss it on purpose.
Yep, and this is a crucial free throw for Trevor Morris. He needs to make these both.
I don't know. Maybe you can make one, miss one, and then get another bucket. I don't know. I don't know what the strategy. I think the strategy is to make both, though.
Absolutely.
I wouldn't be mad if you missed one, though.
Miss one, try to create another point.
Yep.
Maybe 2.
But if you make both, the press has to be perfect.
Or maybe make the first.
Yep, and then miss the second.
Miss the second.
That's what I'm saying.
An offensive rebound, yes.
Morris is perfect on the first one. Scores 89-81.
But they don't have the size like that in there for that opportunity, so I think the goal is to definitely make both. This is a crucial free throw, though. Got it. Got to put pressure on them.
You got to apply pressure if you're the Falcons. Nico Ignacio guarding the inbounder, Galade. Galade calling timeout.
Amazing
Good
defense
pressure by the Falcons. 89-82, 33.3.
Wow. I mean, that's what you want to see in press. I think Ohlone was a little too lackluster right there in trying to get that press break. You need to go immediately, and they kind of just took too much time, like they acted like the time was running, but it wasn't. So I think great execution from Solano, forced a timeout. and Ohlone. I think both of these are really good coach teams, and I think Ohlone will get them locked in for this inbound.
Well, Coach Lee going over strategy here right now, and so is Coach Reyes.
One thing you cannot afford to do, though, if you are Ohlone, is have a 5-second violation, because then no time goes off the clock, and then the other team gets the ball. So that's a big thing you preach is I'd rather get a turnover than allow a 5-second violation. That's what I would be preaching right now. I think you get it in and get fouled.
When you inbound the ball, time comes off the clock no
Yeah,
matter what.
right. That's what I'm saying. So
And once the ball gets touched.
And if you're Solano, every possession is important and crucial for you.
The only way it doesn't work out for Ohlone is
5
if
seconds.
it's stolen, quick three goes up and in, or a 5-second violation.
yeah. You got to go up. Oh, man,
Good
that's
play by
terrible.
Ohlone. Lacey
You got to foul.
banging it up the floor. You got to foul right now if you're Nico Ignacio.
They're not going to foul.
26-25, fouls going up now. 25 even left to play.
And right there, the only reason why they were able to get the ball in is because there was a miscommunication on who was supposed to take care of that far side of the court. And the coach knows it. Reyes knows it. And that's a missed opportunity for Solano. 25 seconds. 10 seconds got off the clock. That's tough. You got to foul immediately if that's the case. And he made the first.
First one's up and in. It's an 8-point game.
You got to love the effort, though. I mean, this game was like 74-87 earlier. And they've climbed back. And I really do respect it. And there's things you can look at and see, man, maybe we play better when we're playing faster and more effort and more aggressive.
Both free throws up and good.
You got to knock down
Nico
threes.
Ignacio, you got to put up a quick shot.
You can't foul, though.
Pull up three. Front rim.
Yeah.
There's going to be a quick foul committed by Morris.
That might do it. Great effort, like I said, from Solano, though. Made it interesting. Made us think a little bit. Made us think.
It did put scenarios out there for us, but looks like this one's going to come to a final soon. 16.4 left on the clock. 91-82 is the score, and it is still a 9-point game. Not over till it's over, right?
Yeah, but this one is basically wraps.
Lacey's second shot attempt is no good, and it's an offensive rebound by Ohlone, and Solano's going to foul.
Yep, and that's game. It's game time. You can't have 3 possessions without a timeout to make 3 threes in a row, especially when you don't get that rebound. So, good effort. Made the team, made the Ohlone team work harder.
Free throws no good. We have had 3 straight missed free throws from the Renegades.
Yeah, and some are saying that we won chicken nuggets for the 2 missed free throws in a row. Some are saying, though.
And we
There's
have
more
4
nuggets, and we
straight
got
missed
more
free
nuggets.
throws. Ball is going the other way. Foul called.
This is
Are they giving us hope again?
This is false hope. Hope for a good game, folks. We're not biased over here.
We have had 4 straight missed free throws, though.
That is 100% guaranteed chicken nuggets for everybody. Now it's chicken nuggets for everybody.
Well, we can't say that, actually. There's not free chicken nuggets on the line for that, sadly.
Robert didn't hear the rumors spreading around.
I haven't been informed on anything like that so far this season, and we've had 5 straight missed free throws. I'm keeping count right now.
Yeah, they took away the chicken nuggets for that one.
They took away the chicken nuggets.
Yeah, so that's what I'm hearing right now.
Where are the chicken nuggets from?
We're not sponsored by any place, so.
Chick-fil-A?
Hey, Chick-fil-A, hit us up. We'd love to promote
Absolutely.
Chick-fil-A.
Dennis goes 1 of 2. Ball is inbounded, and we are going to be playing the fouling game for quite a while here.
Yep. So, that's the funniest part about basketball is
this is why
yeah.
people don't like basketball. It's all the fouling at the end of the game. Even when
it's all the fouling in general, really. I mean, the calls were a little, but
8-point game.
Yeah.
12.7 left. I mean, we have maxed out the fouls here in this half. Those 10s aren't accurate on that scoreboard.
Yeah. I think they stop counting after the bonus. Yeah, shout out to the crowd once again, though. I'm bringing back the crowd ratings. I give it back. I give it a 7. 7 out of 10 tonight.
Both free throw
You gotta
attempts
shoot.
are up and good. Miles driving into the paint, puts the layup up and it goes in. 6 seconds to go.
We're resetting the shot clock.
6.2 on the game clock. Lacey inbounds the ball.
Gotta get that trap. Oh, they act like it was okay. No, game over.
The time is
That's
running.
ball
No
game.
foul has been committed. Zeros on the scoreboard.
That's the ball game for you
the
folks.
Time. Indeed, it is the ball game. Final score is 93-85 here on the Solano College Sports Network. Mason Flores, your final thoughts?
I think what you look forward to for Solano is the more fast-paced offense for sure. And on defense, like I said, more aggressiveness from the get-go. You cannot allow those runs and more on-ball pressure for sure. Going forward, you need more on-ball pressure, especially this wasn't a shooting team for Ohlone. It was a driving heavy team, and they still got open looks for 3. So I think if you're Solano going forward, more on-ball pressure. If you get killed by 2s, let that happen.
Absolutely. Josh, any final thoughts?
Well, for Solano, I think they got to take care of the ball more often, plus convert every takeaways. And they also have to work on their outside shooting because they've missed a lot of opportunities, especially if they're open from beyond the arc. And for Renegades, man, number 12, Anthony Lacey, once again dominated this game. And just dominating the paint and as well as showing his outside shooting skills as well.
Yeah, that's going to do it for us, though, here on the Solano College Sports Network. Once again, final score 93-85. Renegades pulled out the victory to spoil the home opener for the Falcons. Our next broadcast will be on the 12th of November. It will be a volleyball game. And make sure you stay tuned for the rest of the week as well. 3 broadcasts next week.